going live on the computer right now. I have a whole setup here. Did the comments pop up at the bottom? Or do I need to open up something else to look at the comments? Because it's going to be pointless if I got to look at the comments at the bottom. I mean, on another device, which I mean, my computer's right here. But like I said, I want to make this a quick live real quick. Ain't nothing. Hello? What are we doing? I want to make this a quick situation. So gather round, gather round, gather around. Gather around. We're going to start in a second. We're going to get to our topic in a second. I'm here. I want to hear y'all opinions and stuff. I didn't even know a fight started. I didn't know a fight. I missed that. I was going to do a vlog, but I'm going to do a vlog tomorrow, I think, before the game. I'm going to drop it. I'm trying to get my... Let's see if I could get it over here. See what we're talking about. Y'all in here? Y'all in here? Gather, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? All right, y'all hear me. Go ahead. Y'all know what time it is. So LeBron James and this Lakers series, right? It's a roller coaster ride. It's a lot of things going on. You can point at, you can say what you want to say. You can even make claims that it's conspiracy. I'm a conspiracy theorist. It don't matter in sports, outside of sports. I believe what I believe, and I stand on it. And anything is possible in this world. First of all, anything is possible when there's a lot of money involved. First of all, I am a fan of the game, and I try to stay true to being a fan of this game, and I honestly do. But I hate the fact that certain things aren't called the way it's supposed to be called. Certain things aren't leveled the way it's supposed to be leveled. It's just strange. And I just feel like some things need to be addressed. I don't think it's going to be addressed during the season at all, during this playoff season, because there's some embarrassment that can take place. And with Devin Booker saying what he said about it becoming the WWE for certain people is true. It's very true, y'all. It's very true. It can become the WWE if something come out about this. And I'm speaking for all the NBA fans out there. I'm speaking for I don't care what team you go for. I believe I don't know what you're saying. Congratulations to your pancakes and your brother. I believe it's my non-biased opinion, because I could be Laker, right? I'm a basketball fan, but I'm a Laker super fan. And I don't want to make none of my stuff look like it's just tilting towards the Laker way, because you'll see me post about other games, because I'm sitting here watching these games and I'm like, is these games being judged fairly? Or is it being tilted this way, slated that way? And it's understandable that it could be that y'all can see these refs around the whole league. Somebody commented in my comment section, was like, it's the league, it's league wide. So then that's what made me even look more into it. So I look more into it, right? And these playoffs seem tilted. I'm sorry, OKC fans. I'm not taking away the talented, what's his name? What would you say? The talented SGA. I'm not taking their talent. You know, they got talented players over there. But let's be honest. Y'all got to understand this is what it's all about. Let's be honest here and let's be clear. We know that if he not at that line 28 times again, nah. But if he not, it is what it is. We got Luka over here. He cried for his fouls. We get it. It's foul baiting. I understand it. But we talking about the flopping involved. Luka used to flop a lot. I don't think he flops as much. Bron used to flop in the beginning, but I don't think he flops. He don't flop as much. It's like when you come to the Lakers, it's more like there's legacies on the line. We didn't have floppers here, man. We did not. We hated floppers. Y'all, OGs out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. When the Lakers played the Kings in that series, Vladi, they called him Vladi, was it Floppy Vidoc or something? What was his name? But that dude remind me of Şengün today. If y'all are young and y'all trying to figure out who I'm talking about, look up Vlade Divac over here and his flopping. Y'all can do y'all search. And that's why when you watch these ESPN post games and interviews like that, you will hear Shaq call him Mr. Flopper, Şengün. He's calling Şengün Mr. Flopper because Shaq went against people that was flopping. Yeah. yeah. He was. I'm not gonna lie. He definitely was. He definitely was flopping. He definitely was. I believe what you said. He was. Uh I wouldn't doubt it. He tries. It was before SGA, it was definitely Joker. When people love Joker, he's talented too. It's his talent. It's talent. I don't want to take away nobody's talent because it makes it seem like I'm hating. I'm not hating on him. He's talented. He's a talented player, absolutely. But you don't have to do all this fish out of water stuff every time somebody touch you. And he definitely should have been thrown out. I don't like seeing superstars get thrown out in games, like playoff games that count, that matter. But in this situation, if we gonna be fair, if you see, I just posted a video on this, but if you see Aiton's, and the opposing team say the same thing, like my arm slipped, and you watch the replay, it looks like his elbow did slip and hit Şengün in the face, but it didn't look like it was like this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like a stiff arm or stiff, whatever you want to call it. It didn't look aggressive. It looked exactly like it looked like sweat. You sweat and there's a lot of sweat going on. People gonna slide. I play at the gym. I know how it goes. And people, I'm a little dude, and you going against somebody trying to post you up and stuff. You gonna slide off. People be sweating. You playing an hour long, you sweating. It is what it is. So for their coach to even come out and say what he said about the situation, it should have been thrown out. Ayton shouldn't have been thrown out that game. He was cooking that game. And y'all know me. If y'all know my content, I be on 8 and you know what? Every game. I'm catch the ball. Why aren't you catching? His hands don't work. Somebody need to practice throwing footballs at him, let him catch the ball in his hands. Like it needs to, like, that's what they said they used to do to have players, big dudes like that, practice catching the ball. I get it. Some big dudes are clumsy. That's why I'm glad I'm short. So it is what it is. But I get on him like that, and it's sad because he don't seem like a dirty player. I never seen Ayton, rather he's a Laker or not, he never came off as a dirty player to me. So for Jokic to not get thrown out tonight for that, like, both of y'all could get thrown out. Y'all both tossing and tussling and rolling and doing all this jersey grabbing. For y'all to just get one tech, it was 3 techs given out, and y'all only got one of them. And I mean, nobody got thrown out, and y'all just let the game continue. But then when you look at the Lakers games, and then you look at the end of the game with Gucci Man ref in there, he throwing everybody out for sneezing on somebody. Like, a dude gets thrown out. It's like, 2 minutes left in the game, a minute and a half or some crazy number, and it's simple. Him and Aaron Holiday get into a little bump. Ooh, ouch, sorry. It wasn't like nothing worth getting thrown out for compared to what just happened. I get he's not a star, he's not a superstar, they're not none of that. I get that. But we talking about fair is fair here. We talking about fair. So for none of that to happen, it looked like they was hoping the Nuggets had a chance. And you don't want to hear the excuses. Even though y'all already giving out the excuses, ESPN talking about some Aaron Gordon, what if? Yeah. What if we all was millionaires? We want to be watching y'all. What if that? What if? Let's just say that, because I know if the Lakers win tomorrow, y'all gonna say, what if KD actually played? What if KD never left Golden State? They'll have 10 rings, right? That's what y'all like. What is this? What if? Like, come on, what are we talking about here? If injury is part of the game, then why are we bringing up these what ifs? Y'all don't know what's happening. This dude, what's his name? Jaden McDaniels, who the Lakers traded away for Dennis Schroeder a few years ago, and Dennis Schroeder didn't sign that bag. He fumbled it. Anyways, that's me saying what if, right? That's what I'm basically comparing it to. But he backed it up, and that's what I'm talking about. It's the playoffs. We not supposed to be friends. He stepped up tonight. he carried without an Ant-Man. He carried without a Io, what's his name? Ao DeSumo, whatever. He carried without these players there. Nobody expected this dude and Shannon Jr. to come in and do what they did, but I'm glad McDaniels talked that talk and backed it up. And then at the end of the game, if y'all seen it, he didn't dap Jokic up, he didn't dap Murray up. He let it be because he told them, y'all bad defenders, and he called y'all out by name, and he proved it. He proved it. He stepped up, he proved it, he showed y'all. You a bad defender, you a bad defender, he a bad defender, he can't guard me, and he locked Jamal Murray up, and I think Jamal Murray ended with like 11 points. Y'all let me know. He probably ended with like 11 points. I didn't look at the stats. I wasn't really like paying attention to his scoring. It was more like I wanted them to go home, like get it over with. And sad to say, my opinion on that is GG's to the Wolves, because y'all not winning the next series without Ant-Man. It is what it is. It is what it is. The Spurs, man, they got all them young guards over there, them system players, and then they got the 8-foot giant alien over there. Like y'all, GG's. Unless Victor Wembanyama trips himself again and bounce off the floor again, then y'all might have a chance. But right now, y'all gonna have to prove me. Y'all gonna prove something to me, because Wemby also, he got a chip on his shoulder for his fellow Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, because he fumbled that that Olympic game against USA. If y'all remember, y'all watched the Olympic games. He fumbled that game, and and Wemby really wanted to get that gold for his country or whatever, and it didn't happen. So ever since then, it seemed like he got something out for him. He got something out for dude, and it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's not a it's I want to see the rival. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. And to be honest, and I'm telling y'all, I'm a Laker fan, so I don't want y'all killing me. My subscribers up in here, I don't want y'all killing me for saying this, but the Lakers don't get swept by OKC the way we're looking, number one. And I'd rather see OKC and the Spurs, because Ant-Man's gone. I would change it up. If Ant-Man was there. Listen to me. I'd rather see OKC versus the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. That's just my opinion. Because you're gonna get with bearing it no big injuries to the big guys, to the main stars, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the fight. You're gonna get the rival. I like the Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama's like beef. Like that's real. Like I like that. And I want to see that. I haven't had a chance to really sit and watch the Spurs season and Wemby play like that. I see highlights. I haven't really watched, I want to watch OKC. I'm just going to see the dude get to the line a million times. Yeah, exactly. Watching Curry shoot threes over Wemby in the Olympic game was legend. It was, and that's the thing. And he unlocked. If Curry didn't unlock that game, if Kevin Durant didn't come in off of that injury, whatever, he missed the game, and then next thing you know, Curry didn't show up the whole. If y'all remember, Curry did not show up the whole Olympics until that medal game, until that very game, and he was. And that's one person who I can see shooting over Wemby, because he practices those. If y'all remember the All-Star game, I know because the comment jumped out to me. He was hurt, so he didn't get to play in the All-Star game, but he went to the podium with the guys during the halftime or pregame, one or the other, and they were up on this whatever. They're on this whatever you call it, up high. I don't know, whatever. I don't care. But they're up there, and they were like way back in the arena in the corner somewhere, and Curry was on the sideline, but he was kind of slightly behind the basket, but to the side. And Curry said, I'm finna make this three. He gonna throw the ball from over there, and it went in, right? He's the trick shot king in the NBA. So that lets me know Curry can shoot over Wemby, and he's probably the only one that can do that, because he has different type of, like, his angles are like literally mental math. It's like if y'all play like certain video games, you know the realistic ones where you gotta really aim. Like let's just say like GTA, for instance. I used to have in GTA YouTube. I'm talking about GTA. I'm talking about a video game, a rocket launcher, not a rocket. What was it? Grenade launcher. And I used to learn how to bank it off of stuff, like just to get it to get somewhere. You have to literally aim it over or aim it. Don't do too much. And that's who Curry is to me. Like he knows how his angles. He knows his. He does it a lot. So for him to do that over Wemby was, yes, it was a beautiful thing. But too bad the Wolves don't got a Curry on their team. So we know how this is going to go. I already know, and I'm preparing myself that my Lakers don't, they better win tomorrow. I hate talking about it because it's like, but they better win tomorrow. And that's the topic of this whole thing. I know y'all came in to hear me bash the King, so let's get to it. I keep trying to not talk about it right away because it's bothering me, but it's bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. And I've been reading the comment section. I've been hearing y'all talk about it, so let's talk about it. Let me get my opinion out there and let me get what y'all gonna say back. Do y'all think LeBron James deserves to be called a GOAT or the GOAT? Period. And y'all can say about the stat situation, but how many? So his stats are great. Okay, great. Yeah. And if you want to count him stat pad in the past couple years, the past Kareem, okay, that's cool too. We gonna say he did that too. He's talented. He's one of the greatest players the NBA has seen. You heard me say one of the greatest players the NBA has seen. But there's levels to being a GOAT. And y'all can scream stats at me all you want. How much of his stats helped him win chips or rings? So just because he's better at stat wise against someone like a Jordan, against someone like a Kobe, but these guys have more rings than LeBron, they not worried about their stats. Yeah, he's a. That's what I said. You heard? You see what I'm saying? Like he's a GOAT, but not the GOAT exactly. And that's what I'm saying. He's one of the greatest players we have seen. Like Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers we have seen. Like Curry, one of the greatest shooting point guards we have seen. But he's not a GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. I always look at it like a total package. You have to be mentally locked in, and it has to balance out to what you're putting on the scoreboard and what you bring to this game. And LeBron James, for as healthy, 41 years old, all this stuff, I salute him, longevity, whatever y'all can say, whatever y'all can say. But his longevity does not add up to the rings. He's in here for 23 seasons with 4 rings. 4 rings, no major injuries. Y'all could take away the Laker bubble one, so technically it's 3. No major injuries, no surgeries, none of that. None of it. We're gonna knock on wood because I don't want him to go through surgery, but we has none of that, right? You played 23 years and only have 4 rings. Jordan plays 11 years. They minus the other game. They minus some stuff. They take away till 9 years back then, and they're playing way more physical basketball back then. So let's get there. Let's come on. LeBron came in when it was going out, and yes, so he was the bully at the time. But then now times has changed. People are soft. So now, when you look at that kind of angle, it's like Jordan gotta be the GOAT. Kobe's my GOAT, personally. If y'all want to know, Kobe's my GOAT. I'm a Laker fan. Y'all can have personal GOATs, by the way. That's okay. But he's still a GOAT over LeBron. I said it. Y'all can scream stats all y'all want. That does not matter. But going back to Jordan, he won 6 rings in a span of 9 to 11 years that they're counting. Google it yourself. They're counting these years. That is way better than playing 23 years, stat pattern, trying to pass and break records and set records, and only having 4 rings. So you're fine with only having 4 rings as long as you have the record books, right? You're not a GOAT. I'm sorry, you just not. Because if we're doing that, and then we're gonna be like, oh, what about Bill Russell and all that? Yeah, whatever. But that's not what we talking about. Mentally, currently, LeBron James has been letting us down during this series. I can't stress the fact that why are you over here talking about it earlier in the season how you can still be a number 1 option, but you're okay with taking the third option, whatever, and taking a step back to help the team win. But then when Luka and AR go down, where are you at? Where is the leadership at? Luke Kennard won us that game, the first game, y'all. Y'all got to realize that. That wasn't y'all GOAT. The second game, it still wasn't y'all GOAT. That was Marcus Smart. That was not y'all GOAT. The third game, it was luck. your GOAT did steal the ball. He did get the steal, whatever. He got it. They stole one on the court. The fourth game, where was he at? Where was he at game 5? Those 2 games was like, come on, bro. Like, you could have, like, and it's sad because game 2, KD, they had KD. They had KD, but we had Marcus Smart. Uh, uh how would you said how do I think they would be if they still had AD and not Luka? Exactly where AD would be. We wouldn't. Well, we can't bank him. We can't. We can't ask that question because even before Luka, where was AD at the time? Hurt. He got traded while he was hurt. Y'all forget. It was a game they were playing in New York, and AD got traded while missing that game. I believe was it? Yeah, he missed that game, right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember a bunch of going on. AD got traded, and you seen what happened after he got traded. Even in the off season, I don't know if it's because of the lack of focus, but then his eye situation. Then he talking about the gaining weight. I don't know how your eye makes you gain weight. You can still get on the treadmill. You can still do that. You can still get on a bike if you don't want to get on the treadmill. Sorry, excuse me. You get on the bike. I'm not telling you to go lift weights because if one eye is closed, you don't want to do that. But you can get on a bike and pedal. You at least don't got to worry about falling off. A stationary bike. So to answer your question, nah. What? I'll give you one. I'll one up you real quick. What do you think if AD was here with a Luka instead of a LeBron James? I always ask myself that. If AD was here with a Luka instead of a LeBron James, instead of a DeAndre Ayton, how you think that will pan out? Now you ask us now you got a true center, true big because AD is a defender. He's an all-star. He could have won Defensive Player of the Year a few times, but injuries took him out. So I think AD's like the prototype center for somebody like a Luka Doncic. To be honest, the anchor, the that's who we want to be. That's who we want Ayton to be. Excuse me. Even though Ayton don't want to be called somebody like a Clint Capella or whatever and stuff like that, you're gonna have to show up and show us that you're not gonna be Clint Capella. You know, I know he got thrown out the last game. The game before last night game, he wasn't playing. He was balling, so I give him that too. He was balling. Just sometimes he got to catch the ball. But if that was an AD situation, we know what's happening. We know what's happening. A healthy AD too. We know what's happening. Y'all seen it happen in the bubble. He ain't going. It's not happening. Then you compare AD with Jackson Hayes, if you want to be honest, because Jackson Hayes will play we'll swap with an AD because they played together in New Orleans, so it won't be nothing new. So you can see how that goes. I see a Luka and an AD situation way better than a Luka and an Ayton situation. To answer your question, but because if it was just Luka now, yeah, chemistry, you can bet chemistry, you can do all that. We could probably see AR step into a bigger role, more like be a number 2 to AD's number 1. But AD didn't want to take the number 1. Like LeBron James is screaming, he been trying to give it to him. I don't believe that. LeBron James is going after records and stuff, so it's hard to like balance how that's supposed to go here and there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't believe that from him. I really don't. I think LeBron was holding AD back besides his injuries holding him back. LeBron, it's different. It's because you have somebody who's that successful on your team. You don't want to let them down, but then if you look over there, you miss it. He just smacking his lips and shaking his head at you. He been doing all this all series this series. You're not leading them by doing that. You're not. That's just not how it works. You see Ant-Man talking to his guys. You see Jokic talking to his guys. He not smacking his lips. He blaming himself during the game live. He's not gonna wait till no post podium thing and be like, "Hey, look, no, he's in the game and he's telling my bad. That's on me. You got the next one. I got you." He's doing that kind of stuff, So that's what it looks like, and that's what I'm expecting. And then before I go, because I'm gonna get out of here soon, I enjoy this live. I like this going live thing a little bit. Before I go, I want to get back to my topic of him looking old. LeBron James, is he too old to carry? He's 41. Y'all can see my video screaming, he's 41. We did it. But y'all not going to sit here and give him credit when we're winning and he's doing great at a 41 years old, 41-year-old, my bad. And then when he's doing bad, what do you expect him to do? The same thing he was doing when y'all said he was doing great at 41. That's what we expect him to do. So don't give him no passes because he messing up. He's 41. He's looking too old out there. He can't keep up. Well, JJ, this is on you too. Learn how to sub people out to balance LeBron James better. Or put some people with energy in the game around LeBron James. Like, that's what you got to do. Y'all had one good game of Luke Kennard going off, and then all of a sudden, it's Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard. Marcus Smart, I'm tired of him shooting threes. He think he's Steph Curry. That's what pissed me off last night. I'm like, dude, you missed 3 of them. Stop for a minute. Make the play. You could pass. Make the play. Then he think he Magic Johnson, Jokic, and he see LeBron coming down in from the paint under the hoop, trying to cut to the block down low, and he assumes and throws a little like no look. What? And it's a turnover. Hello? That's the IQ part. Like, what is happening? Y'all talk this vet talk all y'all want, but then y'all have the same lapses. But LeBron, I'm not letting him go. I'm not letting him slide off of this one because it's a closeout game. Where are you? And shout out to you, Bron Settles out there, because I know what y'all gonna say. You're gonna say, well, he been carrying the whole time. No, he has not. Give me a Jokic stat. I don't care. I don't care if you 40. Give me the Jokic stat. Give me the 30 triple dub. That's what's gonna get me like, okay, he's here. It's time. And stop acting like he can't. Why would you not want to close out a series faster? That way you can get some rest. Go get some rest and stop golfing all the time. It's during the season. You seen what the golfing did to your sciatica? You missed 14 games. You seen what that did to you. Why are you golfing in Houston? We lost. And on top of that, why are you talking if you tired? Why are you on the sideline talking to Fred VanVleet? Like, it's kumbaya. If we win, and go talk to him. But we're losing. Why are you talking to him? That's my whole thing too. Like, what are you talking about? What are you laughing about over there? We getting our butts. We lost by 6 points. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? You missed your free throws. Those 6 points was on your free throws. Let's be honest. So y'all can scream all that tired stuff if you want. Baseball, they play 100 and something games. Sometimes 3 games back to back. Yeah, it's not as physically running like a basketball game, but just think about the arms that they got. Think about that. Just think about that for a second. Because there ain't no excuse for somebody who's spending $1 million on their body to sit here talking about something. He's tired. No. He was not locked in. He tried to get, when Şengün, before I go, Şengün poked the bear, right? When he was like, Şengün said, that's a soft call. You know, he said what he said. I can't say the word because I don't want to, but he said it was a soft call. And LeBron said, who you talking to? I know you can't, who you the last person to say that, which I agree with him. Şengün should not be talking like that. But he poked the bear, and then you seen what LeBron James tried to do. Then you get stripped by Reed Shepherd. Stop dribbling so much. Power dribble to the hoop. Take over. We was in the bonus. Go get the foul. That's what I'm talking like. It's that simple. Nobody can stop you on that team. Why you think they kicked Ayton out the other game? Because they don't got a big presence. They can't stop y'all in the paint. Go get the foul. And that's what I'm telling y'all. JJ needs to put a dude in because he can go to the basket in a dunker spot. Period. And he's going to get the boards. He's going to hustle. You can see it time and time again. That's why the Spurs look how they look. That's why OKC look how they look. That's why the Wolves won tonight and they looked how they look. It's because they're playing the youth. Play the youth. Please, JJ. Please. Mix it up. Match them. Match the energy. Stop. Please. Man. So, yeah. So, that's my take, y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching my live. I will be, I might go live tomorrow before the game. It's kind of late. I know people going in and out. I might go live before the game. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section for the playback when y'all watch this. Should I go live before the game? And should we watch the game live together? I mean, like, I can't show it because they're gonna try to block it out, but I can be live and watch the game with y'all, and y'all could we can react together to what's going on. I think that's a good idea. I think I might do that. Might have a little watch party with the Lakers. Might do that. So make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, because I know y'all tuning in. Like and subscribe, please, because we trying to get this off the ground. And soon I will be having fan debates up in here. I want to have people come up in here and talk and like literally get on camera and talk. I'm going live from my phone now, but tomorrow I'll be live from the computer, I believe. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyways, I'm out. Make sure you have a good night. Y'all be safe. I'm out of here.